Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling coherently into a microphone. Why? Just because I can, and I continue with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I was asked by the local police to investigate the smuggling ring, weapon smuggling ring, so I'll pretend to join them to go undercover. Welcome back. I have decided to work for you. You see, it's gotten more difficult to operate as a place, and I could always use some help. What can I do for you? Basically, there are 3 items I need to fill out in my next shipment. Leaves from the Baghani plant in the Ithorians' vivarium, a personal shield being kept in the docking bay, and medical supplies from the medical clinic. For starters, I need the Baghani plant sample. I'll try to find more about where the other 2 are being held. Have you been to the Ithorian compound? Yes, I've been there. And you must already know their vivarium, where they cultivate the flora they import from the other systems to be transplanted on the surface. The Ithorians are mostly concerned with their various plant species in relation to cultivating the surface of Telos. What they don't know is that a few plant specimens have other uses, such as the buyers that would be willing to pay large sums of credits for the extracts from them, restricted imports. Because of their status with the Republic, the Ithorians are able to bypass these regulations, which presents us, with a unique opportunity. So I just walk in there and take a plant? Not even a whole one, just a few leaves of a particular specimen. The Ithorians are extremely protective of their plants, though, so don't expect they'll just let you take it. After all, if it was that easy, I wouldn't need you to do it for me, would I? Do you have any suggestions? You should be careful. I'll leave it to you to figure out the best way to get the leaves. I'll be back when I have them. Excellent. So, you know, that brings up an interesting question. To what degree, you know, if you're a plant going undercover in a criminal organization, to what degree are you allowed to break the law? Because obviously it would be kinda required if you want to be effective at it.
Something I can help you with?
Someone wants me to get 3 things for him, then he'll make a shipment.
If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. What are the 3 things he needs?
Leaves from the Ithorian Baghani plant, their prototype shield unit, and medical supplies.
All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those. Alright, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood?
I understand. Just make sure you're there.
I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
Okay, so I didn't really even need to do anything illegal, but the question is still interesting, because obviously, if you joined like a gang, or, you know, any kind of criminal organization, they would expect you to do what the organization is generally concerned with, which is illegal stuff. I've got the items you were looking for. Incredible, that was quite a windfall. I wish I had employed your services earlier. With all of this, I'll be able to have the shipment ready. If you could you escort me to the Czerka docking bay? I don't wish to take any chances. Sure, when do we leave? No point in wasting time, let's go.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded, I'm already behind schedule.
Alright, it'll only take a moment. No need to get so worked up over it.
You don't understand how it is with Czerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we?
Yes, I get the point. I could do it faster if you helped, instead of standing there complaining.
The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You are all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence.
This is ridiculous. The TSF can just barge in here as they please.
That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here.
I'm glad I could be of help, Lieutenant. What? You set me up? I'll see you burn for this. I surrender. Arrest me and put me in your force cage. I have no desire to continue.
I thought you might
this
see it my way. All of you, come with me.
This is a foolish error you have made, Lieutenant Bren. You cannot hope to keep me here.
I think you may be overconfident with your chances, Samhan. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest.
It was necessary to remove this criminal.
Now we can be certain he will be removed. I believe a long sentence awaits him, and the Citadel will be rid of his influence for good. Though there is always the possibility another will take his place. I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties. Again, thank you for your help.
It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
That was a strange point to trigger that cutscene. Like, you'd think this was only tangentially related. What I just did was only tangentially related, or maybe even unrelated, to the main plot of the game. So it's weird that it evoked such a reaction. Okay, what do I have to do? Luxa and Lopak is currently what I'm doing. Ithorian diplomacy. You have no business with the exchange. Luxa sent me. I hope you know what you're getting into, human. Vula, a human is here to see lust. Everything checks out. Open the door.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
Of course. Why else would I have been let in? Perhaps there's a mistake in the system.
Well, if... Very well. What was your name?
Rainer Nemes.
Excuse me. Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
Yeah, you as well. I don't have a quarrel with you unless you attack me. Luxa sent you. We'll leave soon, not fight you. Go. Okay, so I assume this is the main way to go. Although it's impossible to tell. I'll check the other part. Either way. Oh, there's an captured Ithorian. Have you come to torment me like the others? No, why are you here? Perhaps you will free me. I was placed in here by 2 large Gamorreans, and I do not know the reason why. They have not fed me, and they will not allow me to return to my herd. How do I set you free? I am not sure. I think this cage is operated remotely. There should be a security panel somewhere. I'll see what I can do. Is there a security panel? I don't see anything, so it might be in the other room. I've got a lot of nerve coming here, Jedi. Of the bounty you've got on your kind. What do you want? To be honest, Luxa sent me to kill you. Well, she'd better hope you succeed. I've grown wary of that pink tart's constant shrilling and plotting. Well, don't worry, I will. Yes, very melodramatic. Enough of this. Kill him, and anyone with him. So much for your bodyguards. Precision gloves. What do they do? Dexterity +2. Demolitions +6. Infiltrator gloves. Computer use +4. Okay, you know what? I'll switch those. And Aton can have the other ones.
Yes.
I hear you. Let me take care of this. Pure Pazak.
I hear you.
I hear you.
What is it?
We'll go soon. Alright, that's alright with me. Locked. Luxa said you were strong. I will get you inside. We'll see how strong you are. Mato is here with cubbies from the door. You want to see them? I will send him. But whoever let you back here better be dead, or they'll be wishing they were when my droids are through with you. You've handled yourself well getting this far, but you should think over things carefully. I can be a very valuable ally. Just what it is you want. To join the exchange? Money? I kinda want you dead. You placed a bounty on me. Really, all this trouble just for that. It seems we have some visitors. I was wondering when you'd show up, Luxa.
Slusk.
I assume this was all you're doing?
I may have had a hand in this, yes?
I suppose I should have known. You always were an ambitious one. Enough with that, though. On to the business at hand. I don't think it's possible that all of us will be leaving this room alive. Well, can't we just talk about this, come to an agreement? Only if that agreement involves Luxa's termination. Well... I might be killing you both, actually, because you are a criminal organization. You know, that would leave them leaderless. I'll be killing you both, actually. You think you can kill the leaders of the exchange that easily? Well, we'll see about that. Okay, that actually might be a problem, you know, now that you mention it.
What is it?
More where that came from. Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all.
Why do you say that?
The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
Well, we can't worry about that now. We need to get off the station first.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Lorian implant, Luxa's disruptor.
Just say the word.
I hear you.
How does that compare to what you're currently using? 1.8 and 1.4 ion. 1.6 unstoppable. Not upgradable. I don't care. 1.4 ion. So that's essentially 212. I'll leave him with what he has, I think, for now.
Yes.
Oh, wait, what was that? I wasn't paying attention, and it seemed I just looted something potentially. Barandon Novice Robe. Wisdom +1. Okay, might be useful for Kreia. Defense bonus +1. Immunity to fear, stun, and horror. Interesting. Lorian implant. It's not super. Although you might wear it for now. How do the Barandon Novice robes compare to what you have? Your robes are actually better, so I'll leave you with them.
Yes.
Security terminal.
Yes.
Oh great, I seem to have been stuck.
Just say the word.
What is it?
Welcome, Lopax Dusk. Deactivate Force Cage 2. Don't you have any information on my ship? I take it the answer is no. I was hoping I could find some information about the ship in here once I deal with them. Like, you know, there would be a terminal or like a data pad.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Well, you should have... Yeah, fine. Stay out of my way. I don't have a quarrel with a receptionist. You have returned. Did your meeting with Lopax Dusk go well? The exchange will trouble you no longer. I sense that your meeting did not go peacefully. It saddens me greatly that blood was shed. It was not my intention to cause harm. Still, I am again in your debt. Until we find a more fitting way to commend you, please accept this humble gift. It came from a lightsaber that belonged to a Jedi once of my herd. Thank you. What remains to be done? For the restoration project to continue, the Telosian government must be made to see the cancer that Czerka has become. Their security division is merely an army of badge-bearing thugs. They supply weapons to the local black market, they steal from restoration zones, and land illegal salvage teams on Telos. But Czerka has embedded itself within the government, using Telos' own laws to protect itself from censure or investigation. Legally, the Telosians can do nothing. If you can bring Czerka's corruption to light, perhaps the Republic could intervene and cast them out. That is what I would ask of you. How did Czerka embed itself in the first place? The Telosian government initially welcomed Czerka's presence. The corporation offered the station inexpensive resources and affordable privatized security. Alright, I'll help you. The Czerka offices contain a secure mainframe with a closed system inaccessible from the outside. Can it be so it can't be sliced? Correct. We have skilled technicians among us, but they cannot access the system. I am certain that the mainframe contains files that expose Czerka's corruption. It's only a matter of obtaining them and passing them on to the Telosian authorities. How do you propose we obtain them? There is an employee of Czerka that might be willing to aid us in our cause. He spends his time in the cantina. More than that, I do not know. We seek a solution that seeks no one harm, but we have found none. I am confident that a Jedi would find a way to make things right, but... Well, have you tried bribing a Czerka employee? Bribery? No, I would not know who to contact, and I am worried. We have been taken advantage of many times as of late. Can you guarantee the bribe would work? Well... perhaps we should try something else. As I said, I do not have a solution. I could try sneaking into their offices and stealing them. Perhaps, but it is heavily guarded. If you were caught, there would be a terrible fight. I would hate for someone to come to harm over this. I'm sorry, it's not more that I can do, but I can hope for your success. I'll speak with the guy. I actually do know him. I talked with him once already.
So, you're back.
What do you do at Czerka?
I'm Czerka employee, Citadel Station Branch, number 85. Finally worked my way out of the trenches into a promotion. Then Czerka transferred me here to the Outer Rim to manage the military reclamation effort. And that wasn't the worst of it either. Now I've got Lorso as my new superior in a career that's going nowhere.
Can you tell me about Czerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. Gianna Lorso.
Sounds like you're a little jealous.
What would you know about it anyways? You didn't claw your way through the mass of faceless Czerka employees to finally be rewarded with a meaningful posting, only to have it taken away by some woman who'd stoop to anything to get ahead. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Maybe I can help you.
What? What do you mean?
There are some files I would like to get my hands on. Files I imagine wouldn't make her look good if they went public.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Czerka mainframe? You're crazy! What are you, some kind of slicer?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
So how do I get in?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
Of course not. Look, our goals are compatible. I want dirt on Czerka.
And I want Jano Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jano Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, or administrative assistant. If you control B-44, you could walk right in.
He could walk right in, you mean?
Right, whatever. You could use B-44 to get into the mainframe.
How would I get access to him?
Nearly all the Czerka technicians are planet-side these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
I'll be going. For now. You need that droid repaired? Because if not, I have too much work to do. I want your droid technician credentials. What for? I need to borrow Czerka's administrative droid. But why? Because I need him to get some files from Czerka's mainframe to expose Czerka's corruption to the Telosian authorities. I see, that is a good case, good cause, yes. I cannot do that. Why not? Because I cannot afford to jeopardize my contract with Czerka. Your contract? Why is that? I need the credits. What for? For a loan. A loan from who? Not a concern of yours. Hey, I answered all of your questions. Yes, this is true. I took a loan from the exchange to cover gambling debts. I had to stay on Citadel Station and do freelance technical work to repay it. The Czerka contract is my best paying. If I lose it, I cannot repay the loan. If I cannot repay the loan, the exchange will kill me. I can't give you my credentials. Well, Slask and Luxa are both dead, and the exchange is in disarray. They won't enforce your debt. If only, my loan is owed to Gotor, the exchange boss on Nar Shaddaa. I'll be dead before he lets the debt go. What if I repaid your loan? It is many credits, 2,500. Wow. I'll be back when I have them. That's a lot of them. Can we... You do not have the credits, do you? Oh, is this my only option? Man, that's really expensive. But I'm not going to kill you, certainly, and I'm even not going to threaten you with death. You have done nothing to hurt me, so here. Thank you. Now I can repay your debt, and you can take my credentials. Yeah, I have sort of mishandled that. I could have maybe explored some other option to get them. But you know, it is what it is at this point.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Czerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
Is this blaster of Czerka make?
If you will allow me to look at it, yes. This is indeed a Czerka manufactured holdout blaster.
Why would a Czerka weapon be in the hands of an assassin?
Czerka Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you. Good day. I am B4D4. How may I help you?
I need you to come with me.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Czerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Czerka or Czerka contracted droid technician.
I have my droid technician credentials right here.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Let's go now. This is Czerka's protocol droid, a most clever tactic. I'll have a droid technician reprogram it to return to their offices and access the mainframe for us. Everything appears to be in working order. Good. Do you understand the task that has been set before you? Well, reiterate just to be sure. You're to enter the offices and access the mainframe, download those files which clearly indicate the extent of Czerka's corruption. Your programming skill will not allow you to harm sentient beings, but we have allowed you the capability to lie to accomplish your mission. I understand. Good, good. If you're caught, we have provided you with the means to wipe your own memory. You must not reveal that we have sent you. I will return when I have obtained the files.
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's manning the reception desk?
Hello, B4D4. If you're...
Hello, B4D4. Is there something you need?
There are some files I must access in the mainframe, Mistress Lorso.
Oh? Why is that?
There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period. I believe you brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B4D4, access away.
Thank you, I will. Mr. Sorrel Lorso asked me to cross-reference some data in the mainframe. Whatever do you mean, suspicious? I have rights to access. Don't be hasty, there's no need to call her. You're programmed to serve her, correct? And your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic life or allowing such to be harmed without warning, correct? Examine the files in the mainframe. You will see that by aiding her, you have allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. This is why Oppo Channel regularly wipes your memory to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. You have already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You simply are not aware of it yet. You may act in whatever manner you choose. And there is nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on the personnel with your stun ray. I would be obliged to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. Farewell, please do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I am occupied, thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with the stolen files.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
Oh crap! We were supposed to use a stun ray! You killed them. That's problematic. Copy the necessary files to a datapad. Erase your all data regarding your purchase. Then he could be led to, like, work somewhere else, maybe. In association with Czerka. Delete all data? Yes. I didn't necessarily want to kill anyone, but you know, that's the most unfortunate accident. But to be honest, I have very little sympathy for the Czerka people, because they are slavers, which in my mind kind of makes them the lowest form of life on Earth. Have you acquired the files? Yes, I have transferred them to this datapad. You're free to go.
What? You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea?
I don't see why not.
Because it can lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
Aided us against Czerka using his abilities for the greater good. I don't believe there will be any problems. I assure you I will cause no trouble, Master Habat. Very well, farewell. You have returned. I and all my herd thank you. With the files in hand, the authorities are certain to expel Czerka from Telos and the Citadel Station. Our work can begin again. I will return when it is done. The restoration project is still in some danger. Citadel Station requires another source of fuel, but at least Czerka will be gone. Even they can do nothing in the face of such indisputable evidence. I'm glad I could help. And now we shall help you. I have heard that your ship is missing, hidden somewhere on Telos. I know one who can help you find it, and means by which you could travel to him. When Citadel Station was developing the shield system, they worked with a Zabrak ex-military engineer named Bao-Dur. Bao-Dur designed and oversaw the installation of the shield system's planet-side components. His knowledge of Telos' surface and the shield is unparalleled. If there is anyone who could locate your ship on Telos' surface, it is he. He's a friend, and may be trusted. He sounds like our best chance. Should be on Telos' surface. I believe he's the one currently at the Czerka-held restoration zones. Will he be willing to help me? He has been our ally in the struggle against Czerka. If you tell him that I sent you, he should be willing to help. Why is he down there? He grew wary of the Telosian government's reluctance to quickly resolve our contract dispute. Perhaps, as a Zabrak, he does not have our patience. When we last spoke, he said he would contact Czerka and handle the matter himself. What he has intended to do with this, I do not know. I have not seen him since. How do I get to him? I will allow you to use one of our orbital shuttles. It has no hyperdrive, but will allow you to descend to the planet's surface and make a return trip. I must point out that this is illegal. Landing on the planet's surface without permission is forbidden, and we are no longer controlled at Restoration Zone. Please be as discreet as possible. The closest shuttle bay is in Bay 2 of the dock module. I will call ahead and have the ship prepared for you. Before I leave, you said you would try to heal me. Indeed, and I have not forgotten the promise I had made to you. When you stood before me, you opened my eyes to hurt almost as great as the planet's. Your wound. I can feel the immensity of your loss, yet I can feel that you are slowly regaining what you have lost, and that in time you may fully heal. I think I can help you in that recovery, at least partially. I must admit, however, that even as the best
Healing
healer...
a dead planet is one thing, Chodohabat, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another.
With all due respect, I believe you are wrong. In healing a planet, it is a matter of connections. A planet feeds animals, and animal populations thrive and grow. I have walked in the growing restoration zones and felt the fullness of life, and perhaps that connection will make you whole again. Perhaps you will find more than you think on the surface. You, me, my herd, helped to build that planet of life. Though we describe the restoration as process, thus I believe I can help you. It's perhaps...
You speak well enough, Chodohabat, but perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
Well, to be honest, what hurt? Can he really hurt me? If you can return the Force to me, I want you to try. Let us see what I can do. It's not much, but I feel I have been somewhat successful. Thank you. And go with our thanks. Maximum force points have increased by 5. Okay, that's a pretty cool gift. Thank you very much. Okay, they are on the planet's surface. He came from Nar Shaddaa. Okay, so I don't have anything else to do in here. Can you hear me? This is Moza, it's terrible. Armed humans have burst into our home and are causing much destruction and death. How did this happen? Many of my brethren lay dead. I have threatened to kill Choro and I fear they will see it through. You must help us. We can only turn to a Jedi, the TSF is powerless. I will give you the passkey, but I'm stuck in the vivarium. I can hear men hammering on the door. Please, you must help us. Oh, obviously I will go back. My money is on Czerka doing this. Which, you know, just further proves that they are a scum. Thank you for returning. We had feared you were already on the shuttle. You must help Choro and Moza. They have been cornered and I believe they mean to kill them. Okay, where is Choro? Choro is with the droid intelligence, where he usually is. Where is Moza? Moza was with the new plant specimens. Okay, I'll go ahead and help them.
This shall not stop us for long.
Where that came from? Everyone down! More where that came from.
Let us end this. Focus. This shall not stop us for long.
Time to even dodge.
Welcome to the Bavarian. Yeah, I don't think that's appropriate dialogue for this moment. Thank goodness you've come. There is no time to lose. You must go to Choro's aid. Take this passkey, it will give you access. I will be on my way. Thank you. Again, we are indebted to you. Goodbye.
And now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd.
You must not do this. If you kill my herd, the planet will suffer and die, and the people with it.
That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done.
Surely you cannot see the world so callously. Credits you may have, but someday the scars of your action will consume you.
Not today, Ithorian. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add their bodies to the dead.
I never imagined Czerka would resort to this. They will stop at nothing to sabotage our efforts. Czerka? Yes, they were hired by Czerka. They were instructed to destroy and kill everything found in here. But this time they have gone too far. If the Telosian authorities are told about this, they surely will have no choice but to be forced to action. Ah, Moza, you are safe. Yes, thank you. Thanks to Reina and the Miz. I'm glad to see that you are unharmed. I must go to the council, tell them what happened. We must make them see the evil they have allowed. Yes, Choro, I will do my best. And again, thank you. I feared that you had already departed, and we would be helpless to defend us. As you must know, there is little I might give you but the herd's eternal gratitude, and wishes that you find your ship on the planet's surface. You have given enough, but I must leave now. Indeed. May you have safe travels until we meet again.
I hear you.
When Jedi Habat sent me, I'm to take the orbital shuttle to RZ on Telos. Yes, sent word ahead. Please enter. The shuttle has been prepared and is ready for departure.
I hear you. Let me take care of this. Pure Pazak.
Yes.
How do I enter it? Ah, through here. The shuttle is used to transport cargo and passengers between Citadel Station and Telos' surface.
Citadel Station, this is Admiral Carth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know that TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral? You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Carth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up, well, he managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the Exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The Exile? Then...
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
Looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Everyone hold on tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds. Grab onto something. This is about to get rough real fast.
Good to have you back, General.
My head feels like it's been ripped in half.
Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General.
General?
He must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss for that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. I can see how you forget me, being that I was the only one.
I think I might recall you. But I, as a player, I can't remember.
Don't think too hard. I'd rather not talk about the war, if we could. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good.
How are the others?
They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
I was told I might be able to find my ship here.
Well, if your ship's in as bad shape as this one, I don't think you're gonna have much luck.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time too?
No, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
Who shot us down?
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Czerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Czerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over the compound.
Why would a research station have an air defense tower?
Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases with the same sort of setup.
Let's go, we need to find our ship.
I can help you find it. I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck.
So what do we do?
We'll have to get back to the compound. It's the old Ithorian research station, turned into a salvage team staging area. It won't be an easy hike.
Why not?
First, there's a mercenary pursuit team looking for me. If Czerka secured the compound, there could be a lot of them out there. Second, there's all the Canucks.
What's a Canuck?
The vicious wide-jaw predators the Ithorians imported from Duxon. They were meant to keep the herbivore population in check.
I don't see any herbivores around.
Right. The Canucks ate them all. Now they'll eat anything they can catch, including us. Without the Ithorians to maintain the accelerated ecosystem's balance, everything here is falling apart. Czerka's killing the restoration project piecemeal.
Let's get going.
That's the plan.
Bao-Dur has joined the party. He possesses the special ability to rend and destroy force fields. He uses his shield breaker ability in combat to disrupt enemy shields. I'll take Atom because, to be honest, Kreia is relentlessly annoying.
What's going on?
Okay, I don't have anything else that he could wear. Right. You know what? I'll give you a melee weapon. Because you have that arm.
Just say the word.
How do you like that?
More where that came from.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know, bargaining chip?
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget I said anything.
Everyone down!
Yeah?
Hidden caches. We should be on the lookout for more of these. They could come in handy.
Let's go.
The vehicle controls appear to be code locked. You cannot use them.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Everyone down!
Yeah?
Just say the word.
Let's go.
Good luck. We do not expect to see you again. Looks like I'll be able to collect that on that bounty anyways. Now you're saying what I'm thinking. We thought our situation being stuck here on the planet's surface would keep us from collecting on the price Goto has placed on your head. We would be remiss to allow this opportunity to pass us by a second time.
Wait, bounty? Why is there a bounty on your head?
It's a long story, Baldur. Don't you know, the exchange is paying handsomely for the head of the Jedi Knight. Your friend here just happens to be one. But that's of little importance. All that matters is that we take them back to Nar Shaddaa.
You'll have to come through me if you want to take the general.
That was the plan, anyways.
Just say the word. Just say the word.
Okay, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!